What's going on, everyone? We're back again. Got a bit of a treat for you today. We're playing on the new Wild with patch 2.6, and this is the buffed JAYCE. That's right, JAYCE recently got some pretty substantial buffs in the recent patch. I already didn't think he was too terrible, at least in mid and jungle especially. He was kind of finding some hard time in the Baron lane, but yeah, especially at mid, I was having a lot of success with him already, so definitely excited to test out some of these buffs. We're going to be giving him a go today in this game. Playing against Kayle as well, the new recent release, so a bit of Titan, or a clash of Titans perhaps, of some of the potentially stronger champions in this patch. I'm sure you've all seen Kayle in your games and had a great time playing against it so far. So yeah, let's just get straight into the review, shall we? Here we are in game, playing the JAYCE. No skin on this account. Of course, it is my Smurf. Hoping the Season 4 right around the corner. Today is Saturday, so tomorrow will be the start of the new season. Hopefully it will fix my main, Copium. We'll finally get to play games with my main, I'm sure. So yeah, playing the JAYCE in this game. Got the Ignite in mid lane, Conqueror. I know some people like to say like Phase Rush is good on JAYCE, this kind of stuff, but Conqueror's just too broken, man. And JAYCE just acts too fast. He's got so many spells. Laning against the Fizz. We both got Ignite in this matchup. See, straight from level 1. Looking to try and zone. Does use that Playful Trickster, but JAYCE at level 1 and level 2, so strong, because he's just more spells than everybody else, honestly, that's the main reason. And it's not like they're weaker, you know, like his range and his hammer form first ability are pretty much the same strength as an average spell, so he basically just gets access to twice the amount of spells at level 1 and 2 as the average champion would. As they really try to bully this Fizz. He's trying to use Playful Trickster to dodge some of my damage. But I'm going to force him to take the Honey Fruit very early here. Didn't actually scout the vision this game, but you see I'm hovering towards the right side. I assume the Graves is red side. This is almost always a safe bet, to be honest. Pretty much every jungler weaving in that empowered shock blast there, getting some more poke on this Fizz. But yeah, it's almost always a safe bet to assume the jungler is starting red side for the most part. So you see I'm hovering towards my red jungle, because Graves should be on the top side of the map. Draven's gonna pick up first blood in the duo lane, sadly. See, just getting more damage on this Fizz, getting him really low, and I have a pretty big built wave here. Definitely could look for a dive angle. Got the Ignite ready. And, you know, pretty much all my hammer form spells are point and click, so hard for him to outplay me. Gonna be looking for the dive here. Gonna get the jump. Switch to the range form, missed the Q. He gets a good flash. He's got the Ignite. Jumps my auto as well. Pretty well played by him. So sadly the dive not gonna pan out. Looks like he's gonna get away. Just kidding. There's the snipe. We pick him off over the wall. The classic empowered shock blast. Good pings from Snitch letting me know the kill is coming, but I've already got the kill. I'm getting out of there. Rushing the mana mute in this game, honestly, after a little bit of testing, I think maybe actually go for a full lethality item is a bit better this patch. Last patch I was doing kind of a weird build. I was going like the Dirk into the mana mune kind of build. I think that's probably still the way to go. But you could probably finish the Yubus or the Edge of Night this patch, I think, honestly. So my jungler fighting the Graves in the river. I didn't have my third ability up here because I used it from base. It was kind of unfortunate. I'm going to jump in. Key mechanic I use there. Make sure to pop your ranged form second ability. Graves just kind of running it down here. Not sure what he was thinking. Make sure to pop the ranged form second ability before you go in on the hammer form, because the max cap attack speed does actually stick even into your melee form. So you'll see me using this a lot where I'll switch forms. Fizz going in here for a bit of a trade. Get the empowered shock blast. Jump in. Take him down with the hammer attack. Already 3-0, looking pretty good. But at the same time, Draven up there, also 3-0. So, and he's a little bit ahead of me in the gold, probably because he's Draven. Happens. But yeah, you see I'm always making use of that mechanic where I pop my range form second ability before I go, and then I go into the hammer form. So every time I know I'm going to look to trade, it gives me those 3 extra autos at max attack speed, even in the hammer form. So it's a really good strategy to use. So yeah, it's Saturday, like I said. Doing pretty well, thank you for asking. Just been chilling. Got some tournaments this weekend. The Red Bull Cup. Pretty exciting stuff. Pretty much the first big tournament kind of since the Origin Series era. Not as big necessarily. You see that buffed shock blast damage there, kind of shredding through the Fizz. But, you know, definitely one of the more noted tournaments that we've had in a while. So excited to play that today. Got the qualifiers coming up. Gonna be a long day. It's like starting at 2 p.m. It's probably gonna end around 8 or 9 or something. It's getting pretty crazy. So at this point, I'm playing a little bit safer. Obviously, I'm quite ahead of the Fizz, but he's still Fizz. I think he can one-shot me if I don't poke him down before the all-in. I'm definitely playing a bit respectful. Not 100% sure where the Graves is as well. My duo lane does actually get a kill. I'm rotating up here. I see there's a fight brewing. I've got mid pushed. Draven getting pretty low. With the shock blast. He's actually gonna be getting the Lulu and the Xayah. Kind of sad. Don't think either of them had to die. We were gonna be there. So that's pretty unfortunate. Graves ends up face checking us here. We're just gonna go on him. And then Powered Shock Blast gonna take him down. I pick up a double kill here. I also get the shutdown on Draven. So that's actually pretty value for me. I think it was like 800 gold. I missed the number, but yeah, definitely a pretty solid shutdown. Walking mid, trying to defend against Fizz. He's kind of just sat mid and pushing. It's a very good thing to do, don't get me wrong. Gonna force my flasher with his ult. But he's gonna get picked up by the E and bonus flash as well. Moo coming in. Actually, get Moo support in this game as well. Yeah, I forgot to mention. Almost go down to the Draven here. Get out with the hammer form Q. But this Draven doing so much damage. Pretty scary game for sure. Kayle also free farming in the bot lane. Did pick up a solo kill on the Singed. A comp definitely, you know, getting pretty scary. But yeah, they do have the Amumu support as well. Definitely something you could look to try in your game. So I don't think it's in a bad spot, having played against it a few times. Hasn't really been tested too much in high elo from what I've seen, but definitely looks pretty good. I'm looking for the Draven here. I missed the Shock Blast, and then I get completely chunked. But the Lulu ult is going to get me out there. I'm going to pick up the Graves. Another kill for me. That was definitely a bit scary. I have to be careful with this Draven. Yeah, I think I should play more safe against this kind of champion when he's this fed, because his third ability just knocks me out of my engage, you know, and then I end up in a really awkward position. A bit of a brawl going on a mid lane. I think at this point in the game, I was like, yeah, I'm just not going to use my third ability anymore. I'm leaving base, because I already missed like one kill for it. I didn't actually miss the kill, but I essentially did, you know. Looking for this KO, which is a bit too fast at the heal. Shock Blast does not connect, sadly. Enemy team's getting the top tower. Yeah, I probably should just be farming camps or something here. Not really getting much value, just standing here looking for kills. By which I mean I'm instantly gonna solo kill Fizz. So that went pretty well. You just see how much damage I'm doing. I don't even have any armor pen. I think armor pen's a lot better this patch with kind of the base numbers, but I'm going for the Mana Immune Black Cleaver. Showed the build at the beginning. But yeah, definitely didn't feel too bad, but yeah, I do think with his higher base numbers, flat armor pen's probably looking a bit better. I think Edge of Night as well is a pretty good item for him. Gonna pick up the Kayle as well. Kind of just brutalizing people down. Singe is gonna grab the Graves. We're gonna start this Rift Herald 8-0 right now. Also got the Stasis as well. Trying to protect myself from the Fizz. He is gonna throw the ult. We got the Stasis. Outplayed, baby. Accidentally cast my Shock Gate the wrong way, and that's probably gonna end up with me actually dying. Pretty bad trade for me. That's about, I think it was 1200 gold for Fizz, so that was actually a really bad death on my end. Probably should have just not committed to it after I failed the Shock Blast, or the gate. I tried to cast it out as on news, but it buffered to cast in front of me or something, so. So my team actually 4,000 gold down right now. Bot lane really weak. 1 and 5 on the Xayah. 1 and 3 on the Lulu. Draven's got 8 kills as well. And you see he's got a 2,000 gold lead on me basically. I think my farming has been pretty inefficient this game, to be honest. Could have been looking for a lot more camps. I was kind of playing a lot more for kills and playing really aggressive, but you know, I always tell you guys, you don't really need to do that. You could definitely focus more on farming, just waiting for the big objectives to kind of like take opportunities to go for kills. See Master Yi going on the KO here. It's pretty low. He pops the meditate, and I snipe him with the Shock Blast. That wasn't a kill steal, by the way. It was not a kill steal. He was gonna die. I saved his life. All right, get off my back. I see them building on push top here. I'm gonna go for a recall. I think I've got the Black Cleaver now, so I'm gonna go for the Cerilda next. But yeah, I definitely, like I said, would recommend probably going more for like a lethality build right now, or at least trying it. Rumor Sport's gonna peel the E. I jump in, but it's a bit crazy. Instantly get chucked down by Graves and Draven. Graves is actually really low-key good at kind of protecting these like really fed carries, because he can just kind of stand on Draven and he always just crits me when I go in, you know. But definitely too aggressive for me. We're gonna end up losing an inhib here. Pretty massive gold deficit. Singe looking for the Mumu support. Actually great stun timing for a Mumu. Cancelled the fling there. Biz running in. We're overstaying a little bit. Might be able to pick up some kills here. Xayah's respawning. I've respawned now. Xayah looking for the engage, but this Draven is just doing so much damage. But I'm rolling up here. Land the Shock Blast. Gonna be chasing here. Got the Ignite. Gonna pick up the Draven. That's a 1,000 gold shutdown. Ain't mad at that. Graves on the run. Shock Blast coming off cooldown. We get another one. Another nice shutdown for me there. But once again, Kayle just farming on the bot side. They have this really great backup plan of Kayle just chilling down there. So definitely looking a bit yikes. Chilling at 11 and 2. Trying to do my best, but I've definitely made some noticeable mistakes this game for sure. I'm gonna take their Raptors here. Dragon coming up. I was a little bit nervous about this one. My team was pinging it, so I was like, ah, well. Actually, I thought it was already up because they were pinging it so much. But I'm just gonna grab the Scuttle Crab here while waiting for it to spawn. Gonna go ahead and pull it. Enemy team's still getting in position, but yeah, they're kind of already here. I wasn't really sure about this fight. I think I have a lot of gold. Really wanted to base, but looks like team really wants to fight it. Get a nice shock blast on the Fizz. Get the engage on him with Singe. Singe flashes in, chasing the Fizz down. He's probably gonna get whipped by the KO. A Mumu lands a great ultimate. I'm gonna pop the stasis, but already looking like a bit of a disaster. I get the Lulu ult, but I'm already dead. You see, there's the chill of Mumu support, finding mad value. And also, they still have a good jungler, like Graves. They don't have to. You don't have to play a Mumu in the jungle, so you can still play him. Enemy team gonna force their way down mid here. Draven defending the top lane. You see at this point, KO getting really powerful as well. She's kind of low-key chilling at 2 and 2, but it's got 10k gold, 9.3. Finished the Nash's Rabadon going for the AP build. Panos a very good player, so you keep your eyes on the KO this game if you're looking for any kind of advice. But yeah, we're 11k gold down at this point. Game's definitely feeling a bit doomed. But hey, we got 6 minutes left. Who knows what happens? Trying to take wolves here. No wolves to be found. Yeah, what have I been up to this week? We did a lot of scrims. Went to the Christmas market again. It's always fun. Went to, I got some, it was a stall called the Chipsery. It was potato chips. Like, you know, crisps for you Englanders. With pulled pork on top. Which was definitely, you know, it's a unique experience. But it's pretty good. It's kind of like getting, you know, like it's like a a scuffed poutine. That one's for the Canadians. See, I'm hitting all the markets right now. Looking for an engage on this Graves. You get the Singe glue down. I'm gonna blow him up. Just gonna get away on 1 HP. Gets a lot of damage, man. Frickin' Graves, dude. So we have a 1-man advantage here. I got a shock blast on the Fizz. KO positioning really aggressively. She does have the ultimate. Fizz ult's gonna land on Lulu. Singe getting whittled down by the KO. Fizz on 1 HP. We are gonna pick him up, but once again, another Mumu ult. Look how much lockdown this guy has on me, man. I'm gonna pick him up, but KO with the ultimate, just gonna clean through the rest of the team. And they basically end up 3v5ing us there, because Graves was dead and Draven wasn't there, so kind of nuts, actually, the KO damage there. Looks like they're gonna grab the Rift Herald. Where am I at? 13, 4 and 4. I'm trying my best, you know. I'm giving a good faith effort. Gonna be going for the Death Stance next. Just get a little tankier. Bit too late to build any of the armor pen items at this point. Definitely should only really consider them as a first or second item, so. Makes more sense, I think, for me to go for more bruiser items at this point. Can build the Sterax on Jace, does work. Even though he is, you know, half melee, half range. Look at that Draven damage, just at half of her HP. Singe comes in with the flash, actually. Gonna follow up on that one. And I do pick him up with an empowered auto, even though he flashes. So that's actually really value for us. We get a really big pick on Draven here. Looks like Yi and Lulu kind of going for a fight in the jungle. We're coming down mid, but I don't know if we're gonna get there in time. They do pick up Graves. I heard the Fizzle here, so I turn around, trying to help out Xayah. He is gonna get up. We should be able to clean him up. Jumping on. I've got the red buff. I'm just taking him down with my damage. All good. Kale Q lands first ability. Yeah, we're down 2 inhibs at this point. 11k gold. But you can definitely see, like, I'm doing a lot more damage in these kind of significant moments, especially during the lane phase. I think the early poke from Jace now, and even the mid game poke, you know, my QE on Kale there, or my first ability, third ability, was definitely like, you know, 20% of Kale's HP. So the numbers are definitely feeling a bit better for sure. I'm kind of liking the state of the champ. Already seen him being picked in some tournaments and stuff. Russian Red Bull event is going on today. Saw Cold Star playing some Jace. Not too sure if he's fit for the Baron lane yet. Maybe more of a jungle mid laner still. Enemy team starting Baron. We didn't have any vision. Kind of hard for us to face check into this Amumu. Yeah, they are just gonna get it for free. See if we can hold off this push. Gonna get a shock blast on the Graves. Tanked entirely by his BT. So like I was saying, Jace just does no damage, you know, just the boss didn't do anything. Joking. Trying to clear here. Master Yi goes for the flash over the wall. We get another great engage on Draven. Actually catching this Draven quite a lot, and he has the most gold on the team for the enemies, so definitely not a bad champ to catch. You see him for the proto belt this game, and you can kind of see like the ramifications of not going for that stasis sometimes. Maybe you could have lived these scenarios. Go for another fight here, but you see Kale shredding down this Master Yi. Flash the Amumu barely, but the Fizz is gonna snipe me from another angle. Had to pop the stasis to try and live, but I'm just gonna get bursted down by KO. Try my best to return some damage, but just not gonna happen. Look at this KO damage, man. Champ is crazy in the late game. Fizz steals the Penta, we can all report him. Moo trying to tank the Nexus, he is gonna die. And Master Yi and Lulu should be up in time to help defend this. So M2's just gonna back off. KO quietly gone from 2-2 to 10-2. Scaling. Went for the Runans. I heard they've disabled it, right? I think Runans is now disabled for KO as of this video. Maybe it'll be fixed, but yeah, at least right now I believe it's disabled. It's some bug with, I think it's her third ability is like triggering 3 times or something like this. Some bug. I mean, I think it should be good okay, even if they fix the bug, but yeah, I think it's like super broken right now for some reason. E going for another engage. It's gonna pick up the Draven actually, but KO just kills Lulu in like 3 autos. This is a KO video now. I'm actually Patterson. Oh, you thought this was a Jace video? It's actually a KO video. Oh, I'm back alive. Gotta grab the GA. 15, 5, and 6. Kind of doing my best, but Xayah gonna get engaged on. I'm trying to pick up the Fizz, but he gets the ult on me. Kind of getting popped. Singe with the flash fling. Gonna ground the Graves. I tried to snipe the Fizz, but couldn't find him. Mumu's coming. I dodged the first. Can I dodge the second? He hits the minion. Oh, minion diff. I think my minions are against me there. That's not my bad. But yeah, gonna round it out. 16, 6, and 7. KO coming in at 13, 2, and 7. Out of nowhere. Probably gonna be the end of the game here. Master Yi's up again. KO just standing still. Shredding these fools. Now that's a fight you want to see. Master Yi versus KO. That's gaming right there. 15, 2, and 7 on the KO. Apologies. Anyway, yeah, this was a KO video the whole time. You got debated. How's not even going for the dive here on the Xayah. Xayah ult comes out. No pullback though. And yeah, that's another kill. 16, 2, and 7 on the kill in the end there. 16, 6, and 7 for me. It was a good faith effort, you know. But I think I still got some cool moments of JAYCE here. And some pretty solid fights and snipes and all that. Damage, yeah. I mean, I think you can see where this one was a little bit hard. But overall, I think it was also a bit of a comp diff. So can't be too upset about it. Tried my best. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'll maybe try to get some more JAYCE gameplay. I should have a KO video soon, hopefully. We're playing a bit of solo queue. Maybe Morgana as well. I think Morgana mid, not too bad. So yeah, we'll take a look at some of those. But yeah, thank you guys very much for tuning in. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!